Many people believe that sugar is the only enemy when it comes to high blood sugar. This is a common idea, but it is not the complete story. Lots of individuals think that if they just cut out sweets and sugary drinks, they will be fine. However, the way our bodies handle blood sugar is much more complex than that. Your body actually needs some sugar, which it gets from carbohydrates, to use for energy. The real problem often lies in how much sugar you consume, the type of sugar, and other hidden factors. We will explore these other elements that can significantly affect your blood sugar levels. It is very important to understand these less obvious culprits. Knowing more helps us all make better, more informed choices for our overall health. This essay aims to shed light on these often overlooked contributors to high blood sugar. Think of your body as a complex machine, perhaps like a car engine. Sugar or glucose acts as the fuel for this engine. Too much fuel or the wrong kind of fuel can cause problems and damage the engine over time. But it's not just the fuel. Other things can also harm the engine's performance. Factors such as chronic stress, not getting enough quality sleep, and even certain types of medications can cause your blood sugar levels to rise. These contributing factors are frequently ignored by many. People tend to focus almost exclusively on diet, particularly on avoiding sugary foods and drinks. However, a much wider view is necessary for achieving good blood sugar control and maintaining long-term health. This broader perspective is essential. Many hidden elements play a significant role in how our bodies manage sugar effectively. It's not just about the cakes, cookies, and candies we might occasionally indulge in. Everyday habits and underlying health conditions can silently push our blood sugar levels higher than they should ideally be. Understanding these intricate connections is the very first step toward better health management and prevention of serious diseases. We often hear detailed advice about diet, but what about other lifestyle choices that impact us on a daily basis? These choices, such as physical activity levels and smoking habits, can be just as important, if not more so, for maintaining healthy glucose levels within our system, keeping our bodies functioning optimally. This journey beyond the simple sugar narrative will explore these other important factors in more detail. We will look closely at habits such as smoking and see how they contribute to blood sugar issues. We will also discuss a very common condition called prediabetes. A surprising number of people have prediabetes and do not even realize it, as it often has no obvious symptoms in its early stages. Understanding these critical issues is key to preventing more serious health problems, like type 2 diabetes and heart disease, from developing later on in life. It's about empowering you with knowledge. Knowledge can lead to positive, impactful changes in your daily life. Let's learn how to truly manage blood sugar effectively. Smoking is commonly associated with lung cancer and respiratory problems, but its harmful dangers extend much further into the body. Smoking is a major, yet often hidden, contributor to high blood pressure, also known as hypertension. Scientific research clearly shows that smoking accounts for a significant portion, around 10 to 15%, of all cases of high blood pressure. This is a substantial number of individuals affected. Furthermore, smokers are 2 to 3 times more likely to develop high blood pressure when compared to people who do not smoke. Even light or occasional smoking, such as having fewer than 5 cigarettes a day, can elevate your blood pressure, indicating there is no safe level of tobacco use. How exactly does smoking cause harm to your blood pressure and overall heart health? The nicotine present in cigarettes is a primary culprit in this damaging process. Nicotine is a chemical that causes your blood vessels to tighten and become narrower. This is called vasoconstriction. When your blood vessels constrict, it becomes much harder for your blood to flow through them smoothly and easily. This resistance forces your heart to work significantly harder to pump the same amount of blood throughout your body. This increased effort and strain on the heart muscle directly leads to a rise in your blood pressure levels. Imagine trying to force water through a very narrow garden hose. It requires much more pressure. Smoking also inflicts damage upon the delicate inner linings of your blood vessels, known as the endothelium. This damage makes the blood vessels stiffer and less flexible than they should be. Healthy blood vessels can expand and contract easily, but stiff vessels cannot expand properly to accommodate the flow of blood, which further contributes to increased blood pressure. Moreover, smoking triggers oxidative stress and widespread inflammation throughout your body. These harmful processes contribute to the overall damage to your cardiovascular system. It can even impair the normal function of your kidneys, and your kidneys play a very vital role in regulating your body's blood pressure levels. The long-term impact of regular, consistent smoking is extremely severe and multifaceted. It can directly lead to a serious condition called atherosclerosis. Atherosclerosis is characterized by the hardening and narrowing of your arteries due to the buildup of fatty plaques on their inner walls. This condition significantly increases your risk of developing chronic high blood pressure. It also substantially raises your risk of suffering a heart attack or a stroke, both of which are life-threatening medical emergencies. It is also very important to remember that secondhand smoke, inhaling smoke from others, is also dangerous and poses similar serious risks to heart health. Quitting smoking is one of the most impactful actions you can take. Prediabetes is a serious health condition that often goes unnoticed. It means that your blood sugar levels are consistently higher than what is considered normal. However, these levels are not yet high enough to be officially diagnosed as type 2 diabetes. A very large number of people currently have prediabetes and are completely unaware of it. In the United States alone, it is estimated that approximately 98 million adults are living with prediabetes. This staggering figure represents more than 1 out of every 3 people in the adult population. Shockingly, research indicates that around 80% of these individuals do not know they have this condition, making it a silent epidemic. Why should prediabetes be a cause for such significant concern if it is not yet full-blown diabetes? The reason is that even at this intermediate stage, damage can already be silently occurring within your body. People who have prediabetes face a 15% higher risk of developing cardiovascular disease. This increased risk includes serious conditions such as heart attacks and strokes. Therefore, managing blood pressure becomes extremely important for individuals with prediabetes. Medical professionals generally recommend keeping blood pressure below 120/80 mmHg if possible. At the very least, it should be maintained below 140/90 mmHg. Controlling LDL cholesterol, often called the bad cholesterol, is also vital for heart health. Prediabetes does not only put a strain on your heart and circulatory system, it also places a heavy burden on your kidneys. Studies have shown that individuals with prediabetes are up to twice as likely to develop chronic kidney disease over time. Your kidneys work tirelessly every day to filter waste products and excess fluids from your blood. Persistently high blood sugar levels make this essential job much more difficult for them to perform efficiently. Additionally, prediabetes can lead to a condition known as metabolic dysfunction-associated steatotic liver disease, MASLD, which was formerly called non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. This occurs because excess glucose in the blood gets converted into fat, which is then stored in the liver. The good news is that prediabetes can often be managed and even reversed with timely intervention. Diagnosis of prediabetes is typically made through a hemoglobin, A1C, HbA1c blood test. This test measures your average blood sugar levels over the past 2 to 3 months. An A1C level between 5.7% and 6.4% indicates prediabetes. If you are overweight, have a family history of diabetes, or possess other risk factors, it is highly advisable to get screened by your doctor regularly. Catching prediabetes in its early stages gives you a powerful opportunity to make positive lifestyle changes. These changes can effectively prevent or significantly delay the onset of type 2 diabetes. We have now seen that effectively managing high blood sugar involves much more than just avoiding sugary foods and drinks. While reducing your overall sugar intake is certainly an important component, it is only one single piece of a much larger and more complex puzzle. A truly effective and sustainable approach to blood sugar management needs to be holistic. This means looking carefully at all the various factors that can influence your blood sugar levels. This comprehensive view includes your daily habits, such as diet and exercise, any other existing health conditions you may have, and even aspects of your surrounding environment. Focusing narrowly on just one aspect like sugar can mean you miss other critical areas. Quitting smoking is undoubtedly one of the most powerful and beneficial steps you can take for your overall health, including blood sugar control. As we have discussed earlier, smoking significantly raises blood pressure, damages blood vessels, and harms your heart in multiple ways. The positive health benefits of quitting smoking begin almost immediately after your last cigarette. Your heart rate can start to return to normal, and your blood pressure may begin to decrease. It is crucial to understand that there is no safe level of smoking. Complete cessation from all tobacco products is absolutely necessary to fully protect your cardiovascular health and reduce related risks. This single change can dramatically improve your well-being. Lifestyle changes are also absolutely crucial for managing prediabetes and preventing its progression to type 2 diabetes. Achieving even modest weight loss, if you are overweight, such as losing just 5 to 10% of your current body weight, can make a very big difference in your blood sugar control. Regular physical activity is another key component. aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic activity, like brisk walking, cycling, or swimming each week. It is also beneficial to include 2 to 3 hours of resistance training or strength exercises weekly. Your diet should focus on reducing simple carbohydrates like white bread and sugary cereals, and increasing your intake of fiber from fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. In conclusion, achieving and maintaining healthy blood sugar levels requires a multifaceted and proactive strategy. It is simply not enough to only cut out sugar from your daily diet. You must also consider other significant contributors, such as the detrimental effects of smoking. It is important to be aware of silent yet serious conditions like prediabetes and understand their potential long-term complications for your heart, kidneys, and liver. By adopting a comprehensive approach that includes quitting smoking, engaging in regular physical activity, consuming a balanced and nutritious diet, and having regular medical checkups, you can effectively take control of your blood sugar and safeguard your long-term health for years to come. Also, there is Feel Great system that if you are curious, you can visit our website or comment. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with your friends and family. Your support helps us create more content to keep you informed and healthy.